So we've already established that the VA loan is a reusable benefit for life, right? So you can use your VA loan, purchase a house up to 4 units. And as long as you got more entitlement, then you can use the VA loan to purchase a house at 0% down all over again. But eventually you're going to run out of entitlement. So in this video, I'm going to give you a couple of strategies on how to restore that entitlement so that you can keep leveraging your VA benefits to keep purchasing houses. So the first and most common strategy out there is going to be to sell the house. So if you take one of the properties that you finance through the VA loan and sell it, that will usually fully restore the entitlement that was used to purchase that property, right? You sell that house and then that entitlement resets, and then boom, you can turn around and go use the VA benefits to purchase another house. Now, the second way to restore entitlement, and I don't really hear this talked about much, is you can take the house that you purchased with a VA loan and turn around and refinance it into what's called a DSCR, rental property refinance loan. Now, DSCR stands for debt service coverage ratio, and that's just a fancy term for the property needs to cash flow. So if the mortgage on that house is $3,000 per month, you need to be charging more than that for rent, and you need to be able to show proof with a rental lease agreement or deposits to show that you're getting paid from the tenant. Now, you need to have at least 20 to 30% equity to make this work, because usually DSCR rental property loans have LTV limits and they won't finance over 80% of the house's value. So with that being said, if you ain't got enough equity in the house, this is not going to work. But if you do, this can be a really cool strategy, because you'll turn around and keep the property as a rental, fully restore your VA benefits, your entitlement, and then you can turn around and go use your VA benefits again. And what's really cool about the DSCR rental property loan is that you don't have to prove income. They're not looking at your tax returns, your disability income, your W-2s, your pay stubs. They just want to make sure you got a decent credit score and that the property cash flows and that it's worth what you say it's worth with an appraisal. And that's it. Now, last but not least, and this probably isn't practical for 99% of people, but if you got a big lump sum of cash sitting in the bank, just take it and then pay the loan off and then go use your VA benefits again. Now, again, like I said, that's not practical, but that can restore entitlement. I made this video because I don't really see enough loan officers talking about stuff like this. And I want veterans, service members, surviving spouses, and Purple Heart recipients to purchase as much real estate as their heart desires within the bounds of the VA benefits and the guidelines set. So if you are thinking about purchasing a house, or if you got questions about using your VA benefits, I want you to log on to www.gregthemortgagementor.com, or you can simply tap that link in my profile, and I'm licensed in multiple states. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace.